Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Concern podcast, where we unpack political, socio-economic, and cultural stories shaping our world. I am Emmanuel Taban. Now, a very interesting story. Yesterday, when I was scrolling on Facebook, I came across a very strange post. And I noticed that that wasn't just from one person. So many people were posting about it. And so many pages and individuals were actually posting about this, and it was about an appointment of a guy who actually died about 5 years ago, and that person was appointed by the president of the Republic of South Sudan, I think, to occupy some or to be a member of some committee or something. So um, when I saw the post viral and everyone was almost posting about it, and then I didn't first take it as something serious. I thought, because most of these pages are unverified, so it's not that you easy to rely on them always. And there was no also official communication from the office of the president or any prominent government figure. So I didn't really take that serious. But when I woke up this morning, I realized that the office of the president has actually confirmed that that the appointment of the guy who they initially appointed is actually dead. The guy is dead right now, and the office of the president, through the press secretary, the presidential press secretary, came out and wrote a statement about that. And this is the statement I want us to read about it, and also look at this. What this could signal an appointment of someone who is dead, and what does this really tell? But before that, let's first read uh, the statement released by the president press secretary, that is Ambassador David Mamour Majur. Let's read this. And it says it was released, I think today, the 2nd of February, and it says for immediate release. And the reference is clarification on the appointment of Mr. Stewart Sorobo Budia as member of the leadership body of the party's signatory to that is the revitalized agreement on the resolution of conflict on South Sudan, and stakeholders to the RSS for dialogue on election related matters. The office of the president has learned with regret that one of the signatories of the RSS, Mr. Stewart Sorobo Boudier, whose name was submitted for inclusion as a member of the leadership body of the party's signatory to the RSS and stakeholders to the RSS for dialogue on election related matters through a Republican order dated 30th of January 2026, has regrettably died. This decision was reached following wide ranging consultations where names were adduced by various stakeholders to ensure a representative selection process. To be sure, the office relied entirely on the accuracy and currency of the names submitted by the stakeholders during the formal consultative phase. It is now evident that a thorough verification was not done by one of the stakeholders, resulting in this unfortunate administrative oversight. The Office of the President is currently taking the necessary steps to rectify the appointment order and is awaiting for a submission of a name by the stakeholders to replace the late. We extend our deepest condolences to the family of the deceased. Moving forward, the office will implement more stringent verification protocols to ensure that all stakeholders' submission meet the high standards of accuracy. And signed by Ambassador David Amor Majur, Press Secretary, Office of the President, Republic of South Sudan. Now, this is very strange that the highest office in the land, being the office of the president, has to actually struggle with issues such as this. And that this office has to actually be part in issues such as this of verification. You know, there's one, there's so many things that actually signals about this appointment. And one of the things is that it has clearly revealed uh, the indecisiveness of the presidency and the deliberate move to actually uh, just do things in the right way. Because this is not the first time, by the way. About 4 years ago, there was the same issue that happened, where there was also someone allegedly died, but then he was appointed again by the president. I think 4 years ago or so, this same incident happened. So what does it say about this? Clearly has exposed the weakness of our systems. That the highest office in the land is unable to even verify informations like this before it is done on a national television or it's brought out to the notice of the public. You know, I mean, like, I understand that if the stakeholders that were given the chance to actually appoint this person or to nominate this person did the mistake, but this mistake would have been noticed by the highest office on the land before it is made public. What does this show? It clearly tells us that the presidency or the entire government or the system has no mechanism. The entire government has no system to figure out who is a citizen of the country and who is not. The government has no idea whatsoever who is still existing or who has died. I mean, that should have been very easy if we have a national data system that collects informations like this. That when someone is appointed to a position or is appointed to a committee such as the steward guy who died, that before the president rush out and give an order for his appointment, there should have been a process of verification. And that these names submitted by the stakeholders given to the presidency were supposed to go through this verification process. And the thorough and diligent verification is supposed to be done whereby this person it's known in and out. Where is he from? And on all data about him is put out, and the government, I mean, like, the stakeholders can just do the nomination, but the president, or the office of the president, or the president himself does the verification. And this verification has to go through a process. There have to be a system that has to do this verification, you know. And if we're talking about the Ministry of Interior also, that has the data of the national data of the country, then that process should have gone through that. So this has clearly, openly exposed the weakness of our system. And the most strange thing that this time the highest office in the land is a victim. The office of the presidency or the office of the president is a victim in this. I mean, it's so shameful that this happened and that the highest office in the land has actually gotten involved in it. Very shameful. I mean, it's just crazy. It's very crazy. So tell us in the comment section what you think about this. And thank you so much. This is my take on this issue. And until next time, I'm Emmanuel Taban, and this is the Concern Podcast. Thank you. Before we close today's episode, here's a quick message from our sponsor, Wani.co. If you've been planning to build a website, but the cost has been holding you back, Wani.co makes it affordable and stress-free this time around. Whether you are an individual, a non-profit organization, or a business, Wani.co designs professional websites starting from as cheap as $250. Individuals can actually launch with a starter website of up to 7 pages and a free email, or choose an advanced option with unlimited pages, a professional portfolio, and branding support. For non-profit organizations, they can select flexible packages from basic websites to premium solutions with e-commerce features and ongoing support. And for business companies, One.co delivers company-ready website with hosting, staff training, and multi-link options and online stores. And the best part of it is actually that you can build your dream website within your budget. Wani.co is an affordable, accessible, and professional partner. And to get started, you can actually visit Wani.co or email them at info@wani.co, or you can get in touch with them through their WhatsApp number at +1 226 504 3322. One.co, proudly affiliated with Jobs to Apply. And if you're wondering of what I'm talking about, here are some samples of website created by One.co. You can see them right here.